Welcome to Lakers Turf Stadium in Oswego, New York. Today is the face-off between the Oswego State Lakers and the Potsdam Bears. This is the second game in SUNY Conference for the Oswego men's lacrosse team. Alongside me, Janus Fitzpatrick. I'm Parker Vorst at Laker Turf. And today's weather, it was raining earlier, but it's still gray skies out with a temperature of 51 degrees here at Laker Turf, so not as cold as it's been recently. And Jason, kind of talk about Oswego's last game against New Paltz.
Yeah, the Lakers are coming off a win against New Paltz. They beat them 11-6 in New Paltz. The momentum that the Lakers have is impressive, but are they going to be able to keep up, against Potsdam today? I mean, they got to keep the winning streak going. We were talking about it before. That Potsdam hasn't won in the last 7 meetings against Oswego. So, I mean, can Potsdam come in here, on the road and try to switch that momentum over? What do you think?
Yeah, I think they can. Potsdam is a very good team in the SUNYAC this season. They lead the SUNYAC in goals per game with 14.5, and they score in bunches. So it's going to be a good matchup for the Lakers this year. And like we were talking about in the Lakers' last game, Corey O'Connor had 6 goals, and he got SUNYAC Offensive Player of the Week with his performance against New Paltz in his last game. So we expect him to have a good outing against the Potsdam Bears today. And then talking about the Potsdam Bears, they're coming off a loss against St. Lawrence Saints in their last game. The Saints scored 14-4 over the Bears. Despite a tough loss, there is still time for the Bears to turn their luck around.
Yeah, considering the individual performance of the Potsdam Bears, when you have a player like number 5, Kobe Cree, who leads the team with 34 points, 17 goals, 17 assists, it's hard to get 2 behind. He's been lights out, and he's been impressive for Potsdam this season.
Yeah, and like we kind of talked about, Jason, Oswego are currently on a 7-game win streak against Potsdam. So future potential to break their own record of an 8-game win streak against the Bears here today on Laker Turf. It's going to be a really good game. The Bears have been really good this season. They lead the SUNYAC in shot percentage. They're also third in assists with 77 as a team. And they're coming in here 5-3, and so are the Lakers. They're both 1-0 in SUNYAC conference play. So it's going to be a good, high-scoring matchup today, we presume. But with both teams looking to leave today with the win, before we go anywhere, a quick break before face-off here on WTOP 10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to Laker Turf here in the press box. And quickly, some keys to the game for Oswego. We're going to start with fine Corey O'Connor. He's been the best player for Oswego the last 2 seasons. Playing physical, defense will be the key against the Bears, who lead the SUNY in scoring. And getting off their strong start, getting off their fast start will be the key for the Oswego State Lakers today.
Yeah, and for Potsdam, utilizing their shot selection was my key to the game for them. They have a .331 shooting percentage on 116 goals this season, as we mentioned before. They got to really utilize their choices and make sure those shots come to the middle of the...
We're going to send you a quick break on WTOP 10.
I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to Laker Turf, here for the first home matchup between the Oswego State Lakers and the Potsdam Bears. I'm Parker Voris, alongside me Jason Fitzpatrick. And Jason, we have some keys to the game, starting with Oswego. For Oswego, it's going to have to be fine Corey Connor. He's been the best player for Oswego in the last 2 years, leading the team in goals with 22 and leading the team in points with 26 points so far this season. Play physical. Defense will be key against the Bears, who lead the SUNY in scoring and score in bunches. And getting off to a strong start for the Lakers will be key for them in this game at home.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Corey Connor, he's a lethal threat for Oswego. But for the Potsdam side, as I was saying before, utilize their shot selection. They have a .331 shooting percentage with 116 goals, as we mentioned before, on the season. You got to keep the play to the outside if you're Oswego defensively. Don't let Potsdam get to the middle and get dangerous shots. On top of that, for Potsdam, let Kobe Cree and Billy Kozlowski just go to work. They're the lethal threats for Potsdam offensively. Cree with 34 points, 17 goals, 17 assists, and Kozlowski with 20 goals on the season leads the team. I mean, you got to watch out for them. And finally, can they break that 7-game losing streak here today?
Absolutely, Jason. It's going to be a good game here today on Laker Turf. Both teams 5-3, 1-0 in conference play as we get shaking hands in the middle, and we're going to get started here in Laker Turf with a face-off in the middle between the Oswego State Lakers and the Potsdam Bears. For Oswego will be Logan Prescott, the 5'11 senior, in the middle with the face-off, and for the Bears side, can't quite see who it is yet, but we're going to start here shortly here on Laker Turf for this Oswego men's lacrosse first game of the season. As the face-off between the Potsdam Bears and Lakers go to the Lakers, and it's going to be number 18, Rob Nelson, with it. He's going to find his man Prescott, who looks to go down and shoots quickly at the net, but that one's going to go off into the corner. And it's going to stay with the Lakers, I believe. It will. It'll be Garrett Elson. And we got some subs for the Lakers.
And those are shots you want to hit the net when you're in the middle of the field right there.
Yeah, a close one there. As it goes a little wide in the corner, so it's going to be Elson with it. And the ball goes past half midfield, and it's going to go to the Bears. So now they're going to look for their first offensive possession. And it's going to be Ryan Waysemer. He's going to hand it off to Lynch. It's Gold with it. Gives it to Gold. Gold looking to go downhill. Takes it back out. They're going to swing it around here to Walsh. Walsh.
This is, as I mentioned before, Oswego's doing a good job keeping everything to the outside so far. Potsdam really, that's their first great chance at the game.
Wow, what a pass from Ryan Hughes to set up his teammate for the first goal for Potsdam here today on Laker turf. Potsdam gets a scoring started 1-0 in favor of the Bears.
Yeah, Potsdam was really patient there. You saw him working around all the way around the net, from middle of the field all the way down. And, I mean, it was a great job by Potsdam to, keep that ball out to the outside, wait for their chance, and they finally got it.
Great shot there from the Bears as the face-off goes in favor of the Lakers. And they're going to try to get this one over midfield here. It's Postel with it. Gives it up to Aspinall. He's got 3 defenders in front of him, looking for somebody. He's going to do it himself. Gets between 2 defenders to get it over midfield. As the Lakers look to set up their offense. Elson gives it to Elston again. We got 2 Elsons on this team. I'm going to give it in to McConnell. Apologies, that's Starwachovic. Elston gets it behind the net to O'Connor, their leading scorer. 6 goals in the last game against SUNY New Paltz. Back out to Starwachovic. Swing it around here, the Lakers trying to get something here on offense. Elston with it to O'Connor. Getting bumped by Potsdam. Good defense from them. And it's going to go over the head of Jason Donjelowicz. And it's going to go, I believe it might stay with the Lakers here.
Yeah, that's the 3rd or 4th time I've noticed that the Lakers have passed it over there, over the head of their teammate. I mean, their passing's definitely got to be a little bit more smoother, here on out. You don't want to make those mistakes.
And turnovers are going to be, and good passes are going to be key for the Lakers to get good scoring opportunities here in their home opener. As it's Garrett Elston with it, the sophomore from Horseheads. So Lakers look to set up their offense, kind of swing it around, looking to find something here. Starashevic swings it to Elston. Back to Starashevic. Quick bounce shot, and it's going to go past the net into the corner again. The Lakers will retain possession. Elston quickly gets it off the missed shot. We'll swing it back out to Elston. Quick shot. Oh, good pass. Almost in there from number 24, Hayden Coney. It was a good pass right in front of the net, but couldn't get it. But back to Coney. He's going to shoot again. Good save from Potsdam. Now they're going to look to push quickly. that's number 18, Morgan Fox with it. Fox is going to hand it off to Gold. Gold. Setting up his offense. A really good save from the Bears on their last possession there. That is leading now to another chance to score on offense.
Potsdam still doing a good job keeping it to the outside here, just waiting for their opportunity, and it'll come eventually.
They're slow and patient with it. They lead the SUNY in scoring, like you mentioned a couple times. And the pass from Drew Rose is off, and it goes in the corner, and the Lakers will take this one. It's going to be number 12, Jason Cummings with it. Cummings gives it to Hollowhen. The Lakers look to get out of their half. Mayer with it. He's getting bumped by some Potsdam defenders. He's going to give it up. Number 42, Nate Ham. He's going to give it to McConnell. The Lakers look to set out their offense here. Stowachovic directing traffic. Trying to get past the defender. Spin move. And gets it over the white line. Stowachovic looking to do it himself. Takes it back out. Gives it to Nate Ham, who gives it to his teammate, O'Connor. Behind the net, back out, and another missed pass. That was to Nate Ham, and it goes past Oswego, and they can't pick it up. A costly mistake, and now Potsdam has it again in the Oswego's defensive zone.
Potsdam's done a good job. They're taking a more of a physical approach on the defensive side so far, and they're forcing Oswego to make mistakes.
Yeah, Oswego, another pass that goes wide, and now Potsdam has another chance here to score with 9:25 in the first quarter. Potsdam leads 1-0, looking to add another one on to the scoreboard. As they look to set up their offense to slow it down here. And he's going to give it up, and a shot from Sebastian Laughing. What a shot from him. Is he a quick one in the back of the net to make it 2-0 Potsdam Bears.
It was a good job by Potsdam again, just waiting for their opportunity, finding the open field. And that's the second time where, I mean, there's no chance for the goaltender to make a save there. It's a bullet of a shot that really nobody's making that save that close in.
Yeah, Sebastian Laughing, the freshman. First goal of the season for him, and a big game for the Bears in SUNY play. Make it 2-0 now for the Bears. And the face-off is going to be won by the Lakers again, and they're going to call it. Yep, they're going to call in favor of the Lakers. So the Lakers try to respond, being now down 2-0 early in the first quarter of action. Aspinall with it. He's going to pass it off to Don Jelowicz. Elston looking to get his offense set up. Tries to move around his defender. He does, and he's going to get stripped. But it's going to be almost picked up by the Lakers. They do eventually pick it up. It's O'Connor with it, but he gets it stolen. And then again picked up by the Lakers. Don Jelowicz with it. So the Lakers retain possession on that physical defense by the Bears. Elston gives it to Don Jelowicz. He trips over himself, maybe due to some wet conditions out there in the turf. It did rain earlier today, so now the Bears have it again. Ben Lagener with the ball. He gives it up to Hughes. Hughes looks to set things up again for the Bears. They're going to look behind the net here. Kowalski with it. Gives it to Cree. Back out Gold. Gold looking at midfield. Now he's going to attack, running downfield, trying to get around his defender. Gold gives it up to Rose. Rose looking for a quick shot. It's over. Good save by the Lakers. And it's going to retain with the Bears here.
Potsdam's, again, they're just playing that possession game. They're not really giving Oswego any chance to defend. And it's just eventually it's going to come back to bite you for Oswego.
Cree with it. Tries to get around as a defender with a spin move. Kicks it back out to Hughes. Lakers playing some good defense here. They definitely need a stop here. Good pass from Hughes. Even better save from Seamus Hohan. Good save from him to stop that one. And it's going to go now to the Lakers.
And the Lakers needed that save too. I mean, you can't go down 3-0 here.
And a good save from the Laker goalie, Seamus, the 6'4" senior from Ballaston Lake, New York. Keeping it now 2-0 in favor of the Potsdams. And a huge hit from the Bears. That was number 17, Jacob Lynch.
And that's more of that physical game that Potsdam's trying to play on the defensive side. As I was saying before, they're doing a great job playing physical so far. You haven't seen that from the Lakers yet.
Really physical play here from the Potsdam Bears, as you just mentioned, James. See if the Lakers can overcome that and get something here on offense. Quick bounce shot from Coney. And that one's off, but it's going to stay with the Lakers. Their shot's just not going in the net so far here with 5:54 passed. And then, speaking of shots, O'Connor gets one to go. Corey O'Connor, the leading goal scorer for the Lakers, gets a good pass and makes it a 2-1 game. Still in favor of the Bears, but the Lakers finally get on board with 5:51.
It was a great play, just coming across on the cross crease, and those are the hardest saves for the goalie to make. I mean, it's almost impossible to save those that close in the crease, and great job by the Lakers. And one-goal game again.
As we talked about in the pregame show, Corey O'Connor, the best player on this team, now 23 goals on the season for him. He had 6 goals in the last game against New Paltz, so he's going to have a big game against this good Potsdam Bears team for them to come out on top today. So the Lakers respond after a good save, and now they're going to, the face-off is going to go to the Bears this time. Oh, almost. It's going to go back. The Lakers are going to pick it up as they get shoved out of bounds. Multiple players on the ground, but the Lakers end up with it. A lot of physicality here on Laker turf today so far. So the Lakers look up to set up their offense possession. They're going to hand it off to Sarwacevic. Donjelovic swings it over to Elston. Elston looks at the quick move, quick shot, goes into the corner. The Lakers' shots from far out are not falling so far, but it will stay with the Lakers. They get another chance here to score with 50 seconds left on the shot clock. Staracevic looks to get around his defender. It's good defense from the Bears. They're going to swing it back, and that one's going to go out to the Bears. Just a miscommunication there between the Lakers, and now it's going to go into the Potsdam Bears. We've seen that a couple times today, Jason, where passes just going past the Lakers. And speaking of passes going past, that pass is now going to go over, and then the Lakers have it again. And O'Connor, quick shot, just goes past the net of the Bears.
I like the thought process of O'Connor, just getting it right back into play. Don't give Potsdam any time to rest or regroup.
And the Bears look at the set of their offense. A good save there from the Bears as they look up to capitalize on that save from their goalie. And on offense to see if they can make it a 3-1 lead here with 4:17 to go in the first quarter. Almost trips is Walsh. Kick it back out. Swinging around here, back and forth. Combs with it. Trying to find someone. They're just going to keep passing around, playing the slow game. Looks to make a move around his defender. Gets bumped, And it's going to be stolen by the Lakers. Now they're going to take it down the field quickly. And Sirota with it. And he gives it up to Aspinall. Aspinall looking to slow things up here for the Lakers, so they set up their offense. Elston gets it. Elston to Hill. Or Ham, apologies. Saracevic gives it back to Ham. Ham, jab step, decides to take it back out. Gives it to Saracevic. Saracevic gives it to O'Connell. O'Connell shot is off the net. Quick shot there from O'Connell is no good. But the Lakers are going to keep with possession here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's Coney with it behind the net. Looks like it passes the defender. It's going to be batted out of his hands. The Lakers trying to pick it up, but they aren't able to. But it will stay with the Lakers. And Potsdam's defense is just super physical to start this game, and they're sending a message here early.
Yeah, I mean, they played really well, just playing on top of the ball, playing the body, and you know, it shows right here too.
A good save there from the Bears.
There's a good job here by Potsdam. Just keep the play open. You know, they give it back to their goalie to start the breakouts, and they're just doing a good job spreading it around, utilizing everyone.
Yeah, good save from Saka Thompson. Saka Thompson getting another good save here for the Bears as they look to set their offense here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of action. 2-1 in favor of the Bears so far. Maybe look to tally one on before the quarter ends. Gold tried to get inside there. He couldn't. Walsh with it. To get past his defender, he does. Tries to get inside. Quick shot is off. And that one's going to stay with the Bears. So they still get another chance here to score with 18 seconds on the shot clock, so they got to go quick. They find a pass inside. That was to Walsh. But he couldn't find that one. And again, they just can't get it inside. It's just stolen by the Lakers. They get it inside, and a good defense from there, from the Lakers. And the goalie for the Lakers is going to bring it out. And just physicality here today has been a very big story so far. As the Lakers look to set up their offense now here with under a minute to go here in the first quarter on Laker turf. The home opener for the Lakers against the Potsdam Bears, and we're going to get a whistle blown. And the refs are going to talk things over.
Looks like everyone's confused out there.
Not sure what the call is quite yet.
You see Ethan McConnell, he had the ball. He was a little confused. He had no idea what was going on.
And the refs haven't signaled anything yet of what was the stoppage for, but they almost started again, and the other ref called them off. Maybe a clock issue or something. And they're going to resume here play after that stoppage. A good shot from McConnell, but even better save by Thompson. And Thompson has been all over.
Heavy wax there
For the Bears. And yeah, physicality has just been huge here today. But 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Potsdam Bears looking to maybe tally one more goal before the quarter ends. Bounce shot is off the mark. I believe that was from Gold.
Potsdam's going to try and just start, one more play here. Only a couple seconds left.
And the ball is passed quickly, but Fahey can't handle it, and that's going to end the first quarter of action with the score 2-1 in favor of the Potsdam Bears. And Jason, not really the high-scoring game we anticipated so far, but maybe things, the Lakers are home opener, getting things kind of settled, maybe get the nerves off, and maybe we'll see some more scoring from both teams here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I liked what I saw from Potsdam. I think they did a good job playing physical, playing their game. You can see why they're such a good offensive team this season. They do a good job utilizing open field and getting those quick shots off. But for Oswego, I'd like to see more of what Potsdam is doing, play a more physical game and try to, wait for their shot. Don't force anything too much, and, it's going to come eventually as long as you play smart.
Yeah, the Lakers, they're getting shots on net, but they're just missing them wide, and it goes in the corner, and they get another chance to score, and they're not. And I think Potsdam's physicality is really rattling them so far. And kind of what we talked about before the game, the keys to the game was going to be physicality for the Lakers, and so far, Potsdam is winning that battle. And speaking of sports, Stick to Sports is the best source for news, trade rumors, and updates for your favorite teams across the nation. Join us Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. only on WTOP 10. As we get ready to start second quarter of action here at Laker Turf. We got 30 seconds before the face-off. And James, for the Lakers, what are they going to have to do to kind of stop this Potsdam defense and find some openings here to get scoring started?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just play a more physical style. Try to play with the speed of Potsdam. It seems like, Potsdam is just playing a more smarter physical game where, they know what they're doing. They seem like, they were ready to play. And I'm not going to say Oswego had a bad first quarter, but I think they could be definitely a little better.
Yeah, the Bears are 3-1 on the road so far this season, so they're not shy of winning games on the road. So 2-1 here in the second quarter, and I believe this ball is going to go to the Lakers. It will. It's going to be O'Connell with it. Or I believe it. Actually, it will be. Yeah, it will be the Bears. Apologies there. No, it is the Lakers. Sorry. Got a little confused there who had the ball, but it is going to be the Lakers as they switch sides here to start the second quarter. Savacevic, good move from him. A little bit of an ankle breaker, but even better save from the Bears. Good save from Thompson to stop that quick shot. So the Bears look now to set up offense here.
And this is the difference between the Potsdam defense and Oswego defense. I think Potsdam, they would like to, in this situation, they're going to press a little bit. They're going to go after the ball, but Oswego's kind of sitting back, and they're letting the ball come to them, which, in that first quarter, it didn't work too well.
Yeah, it didn't. So we'll see what happens here as the Bears look to set something up here, and it's going to be Kowalski with it. Or that is, Laughing. Give it back to Laughing. Laughing makes a move around his defender. He's going to kick it back out. Hughes swings it. And good check from the Lakers there. And that was Charlie Parachunas who gets the check there. And it's going to it's going to go to the Lakers now, and they get a chance here to maybe get a goal on the scoreboard to tie things up here in their home opener.
Lakers got to play a little bit more fast, coming out of the defensive zone when they break out. Maybe try to just get down the field quickly before Potsdam can set up defensively.
And that bounce pass to Jones, almost lost it, but he's going to keep it. And Ham now with it. Ham's going to bring it to the midfield and find Elston. Elston looks to take his time here. Tries to make a move around his defender. Elston gives it to Ham. Ham looks for the shot, and it's good. The long shot from Nate Ham as he steps over his defender. the 6'3" senior ties the game up for the Lakers.
It was a great job by Oswego. Like I said before, they got to start using the open field, looking for the right passes to make, and that's what they did there. It was a good job cycling all the way around the perimeter of the field and then moving into the shot, and it was a really good shot by him there to step past his defender and get good power on that shot as well.
Yeah, that was a long shot from Nate Ham. A lot of power on that quick shot, and he gets his 6th goal of the season to make it 2-2. Now here on Laker turf with 12:37 to go in the second quarter. And the faceoff is going to be won by the Lakers. It's going to be Nelson with it. So he brings it across midfield and gives it to Breen. Breen finds Stojakovic, who trips, but he's going to keep possession of the ball. Donjelovic with it. He's going to give it up to, I believe that is McConnell now. As the Lakers look to get inside, that was Donjelovic with it, and he's going to try to he was trying to shoot it, but ends up losing it, and Jones gives it up to O'Connell now. See if O'Connell can do something with it. Gets around his defender, tries to shoot it, but good defense from the Bears, so O'Connell's going to bring it back out as they swing it around the horn here. Stojakovic, good move from him. Jab step, tries to get inside. He loses the ball. Good check from the Bears. Good defense from them, and the call will be, as the refs talk it over,
Looks like Lakers ball.
the Lakers will keep it. So Trey Jones will
Only
look to
18
pass it in.
seconds left, though, on the shot clock. So that shot's got to come quick.
10 seconds left on the shot clock now for the Lakers. Stojakovic looks to get inside. Gets good defense from the Bears. They got 2 seconds left, and they're going to get no shot. It's going to be a shot clock violation, and good defense from the Bears.
That's great defense from the Bears. I mean, the Lakers were moving in. They had a point-blank shot ready, but great defense and great stick checking.
So the Bears now will have it as they look to respond after the early goal from the Lakers. As they get it behind the net to Cree. Cree finds Kowalski. He's going to bring it out here in midfield. That's Fahey with it. Gets it back to Fahey. They look to do something here. Good spin move. And the shot almost in from Tyler Gold, but good save from the Lakers. Now they have another chance here to score. As they get past midfield, they're going to bring it back out and look to set up their offense. Aspinall with it. So he waits for some subs to come on to the turf. He's going to give it up to Elston. He's going to keep it. And he's going to give it to McConnell, who then swings it over to Elston. Elston just kind of waiting here to set up their offense and give it over to Ham. Ham looks to make a move around his defender. He's going to give it up to McConnell. Gives it behind the net to Jones. Jones looking for something. Gives it to O'Connell. O'Connell looks to make a move. Good check. Good defense from the Bears. O'Connell gives it up to Elston, and he's going to get that one poked away, and Jones tries to get it, but good defense from the Bears, and they're going to pick this one up. And
There's
they're
a
going
big
to call
hit there.
They're going to call not sure what the call is yet, but it's going to stay with the Lakers on that one. So Ham will have it now. He's getting another chance here to score with a fresh shot clock. McConnell looks to get past the defender. He does. Gets it behind the net to Jones. Apologies. That was Elston. The Lakers get the bounce-off shot, and Elston gets smacked to the floor, and they're going to call that one to the Bears. Not too sure what happened there, but the Bears now have possession of the ball. And the ref calls time.
A little confusion on both sides. Looks like the Bears might just have to regroup.
The refs, they were screaming something to the crowd. I'm not too sure what it was. Couldn't hear it up here in the press box, but alas, the Bears will get possession of the ball after that sequence of events. And now it's gonna be now the Bears, or the Lakers with it. Oh, the Lakers take possession of the ball now. They look to take the lead here with 8:38 to go here at the first quarter of action. And Elston looks to set things up for the Lakers offense here as he swings it to McConnell. McConnell trying to get past the defender. Takes it back out. Gives it to Elston, who swings it to Elston. Elston trying to make a move. Quick shot, top corner from Elston. That one goes top left corner for Gavin Elston. The senior from Horseheads, New York, gets his first goal of the game, making it 3-2 now the Lakers.
It seems like the Lakers are just learning how to play against this physical style that Potsdam's trying to bring, and you haven't seen Potsdam lay any big hits or utilize their physical play as of the last couple minutes here, and that's why the Lakers are getting such good chances. And the Lakers are just playing faster at this point, and they're doing a good job at that.
The Lakers are responding here in the second quarter, getting 2 goals and take the lead with 3-2, and that shot from Elston was top bins. And a great shot from him to take the lead now as the Lakers win the faceoff. Now they're going to look to take possession, try to get another goal. Don Jelovic at the midfield, waiting for his teammates to set up the offense here and give it to Jones. Jones finds Staracevic, gives it back to Elston.
A lot of good moves the Lakers are putting on today.
And Elston shoots it. That is Garrett Elston. I have to believe that Gavin Elston and Garrett Elston are brothers. So that shot from Elston, no good. So O'Connell looks to get past his defender, and they're going to call he throws a flag, the ref does. Not sure what the call is yet. He's going to call a hit on the arm.
Looks like it'll be Lakers ball.
Will be Lakers ball in the corner. Jones is going to have it to look to pass it in for the Lakers. It's still not too sure what the flag was. I saw the ref make a motion of a hit on the arm. It is going to be a penalty, 1-0 for 1 minute penalty for Potsdam Bears. Seamus Hand is the one who got called for it. So Lakers here have a chance on the penalty to get another goal here. It's going to be Elston with it. Gives it to Staracevic, to Jones. Back out. Staracevic. The Lakers look to swing it around here, trying to find something. Good pass from Staracevic, just goes through the hands of Garrett Elston, and that one's going to go to the Bears.
Potsdam's doing a good job here while killing that penalty there. They're just clogging the middle and not allowing anything dangerous. And Oswego really has nothing to shoot at.
So the Lakers don't capitalize on the penalty, and the Bears are going to take it down and try to kill this penalty. And he's good defense from the Lakers.
There's a penalty called now on the Lakers.
I believe so. It will be a penalty. Tyler Gold got knocked down by 2 defenders on the Bears sideline. And everyone on the Bears sideline was looking for something there.
Yeah, the Bears bench erupted on that one. They wanted a call, especially after they were just given a penalty.
So they are going to call a penalty on the Lakers. 1 minute, I believe, is the call for it. There's number 20, Austin Serrata, who gets a penalty call. So now, even field here for now, as both teams are in the penalty, but the Bears only have 17 seconds left on their penalty, so they'll be back to full strength before the Lakers maybe to come back here and capitalize on the penalty to tie this game up 3-3 apiece. We have 6:30 here left in the second quarter of action. As the Bears look to set up their offense, they're going to take their time here. Sebastian laughing with it. And so they're kind of waiting to get the full strength, and that's what they're going to do. So now they have 40 seconds here on the power play to maybe tie this game up with the man advantage. The Bears swinging around the horn, trying to find something to give it behind the net. Gold. Bears just swinging this ball around, looking for something here. Got 19 seconds left in the penalty. Going to have to do something quick. They want to capitalize on it. Shot. No good. Good save from the Lakers. The ball bouncing around in front of the middle of the net. And the Lakers pick it up. Good defense from them on the penalty. And that penalty is going to end right
great
now.
Defense there from the Lakers, getting that ball out of the crease. And another flag is thrown.
Another flag is thrown in the middle of the field.
We're experiencing a lot of flags here. And speaking of experience, how about the DK experience? The MVPs discuss the MVPs and the DK experience, the silliest, goofiest sports show on your roster. Join Dylan and Kenny on the DK experience Mondays at 10:30, only on WTOP 10.
So Lakers look to score here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Staracevic with it, looks to get inside. He's going to give it back to O'Connell behind the net. O'Connell. Quick shot is good from Corey O'Connell. Wow, what a shot from him. A quick shot goes in the top of the net. Past Saka Thompson. And now he's got his second goal of the game. He had 6 in his last game. So starting where he left off in his last game against New Paltz. And what a shot from him.
Yeah, we talked about him before. Everyone knows how dangerous he is in Potsdam. They know they have to watch out for him. And they've left him open for the second time this game, and he's going to capitalize on both.
Yeah, Corey O'Connor gets his 24th goal now of the season. 28 points for him now on the season. And now make it 4-2 in favor of the Lakers. With the face-off now in the middle. And it's going to be won by the Bears. Cree wins the face-off for the Bears. Apologies, as Drew Costello who won the face-off. So the Bears looking to respond here. 3 unanswered goals for Lakers, and they respond right away. That shot coming from Owen Walsh, a quick shot, finds the opening in the net, and that one's good. Now 4-3, they respond super quick.
Yeah, I mean, finally we're going to see some offense here. Potsdam doing a good job playing it around. Lakers left the man wide open, and that's a tough shot for a goalie to make. But I mean, that's a really good job by Potsdam, bouncing back right after that Lakers goal. And you see that shot. It was a perfect shot right by the goalie's right arm, and it's a 1-goal game again. Let's see if Potsdam can make the 2-goal comeback.
So Owen Walsh gets his 17th goal of the season. And the Potsdam Bears now only down by 1. And a bunch of bodies on the floor, or the turf. And the Lakers are going to win the face-off. They're going to call possession to the Lakers.
Lakers going to play it patient here.
A lot of bodies on the turf after that face-off, but the Lakers are going to keep it. So the physicality here is high at Laker turf between both of these SUNYAC teams, looking to improve in SUNYAC play. And speaking of, the Lakers get another goal. Gavin Elson shoots that one quickly into the net and gets his second goal of the season. And we're going goal for goal now here as the Lakers respond off that Potsdam Bears goal.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Gavin Elston. And again, I was talking before about Emmett Starowich saying he's shifty. He's making some moves out there, and he does there. And that was a really good pass to Gavin Elston with a perfect shot right by the right arm of the goalie. And again, the Lakers take another 2-goal lead.
So Elston responds to the Potsdam Bears goal from Horseheads, New York. The Lakers are picking up momentum here after the Potsdam Bears respond. So they only had 1 goal in the first quarter, but now they have 4 here in the second quarter at home. Maybe a look to tally on one more with 3:22 to go in the second quarter. And the ref is going to call time. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here on the field, as the Bears may want to talk things over, as the Lakers scoring has picked up here, outscoring the Bears 4-1 in this period. So what do you think the Bears have to talk about here in the huddle, Jason?
I mean, they got to regroup. I thought they outplayed the Lakers in the first quarter, but this quarter has been all Oswego. And while we're in timeout here, why not talk about the nightly news for WTOP? WTOP 10 Nightly News is a newscast for students by students. It's the best place to stay up to date on the news, weather, and sports that matter to you most. Tune in Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. on WTOP 10. As we're back to the field here, and like I just said, I mean, Potsdam, they gotta just regroup, talk things over, and try to get back to what they were doing in that first quarter.
Yeah, the Bears struggling here to score. It's a very physical game here on Laker turf, and the Lakers have responded to Potsdam's punch in the first quarter, where Potsdam led 2-1, and the Lakers here have responded, and Gavin Elson's had 2, O'Connor's had 1, and they've just been outscoring the Bears here in the second quarter, as the Bears have to respond to the Lakers' outburst of scoring. And we expected a high-scoring game here on Laker turf. Both of these teams score a lot of goals. The Bears have scored already 116 goals this season, and they average 14.5 goals per game. So the Bears are not out of this one. They can score quickly. But the Lakers currently lead 5-3 with 3:12 to go. And the ref's going to call time here. And they're going to...
We'll say the Lakers got to regroup. I think they'll keep possession.
Lakers will keep possession. It will be Nate Ham with it. He's going to throw the ball over to his teammate, Emmett Staracevic. So he's going to have it. And we'll resume play here. Elston with it. Elston looks to get past his defender. Takes a quick shot, but that one's off. And Coney is going to track that one down. They're going to stay with the Lakers. Coney being closely guarded by his defender. He's going to kick it back out to Elston. Swings it to Elston. Elston looks like it passes the defender. Good defense from the Bears. Quick shot from Staracevic goes high and into the corner. The Lakers will keep possession with 38 seconds left on the shot clock.
Good moves here. Oh, that one just went by the goalie there.
That shot from O'Connor almost went in. Kind of jump around shot from him.
Yeah, a little bit of a spin move. I don't think that the goalie was expecting that move, and it was a good shot, just missed though.
And that shot is from Hayden Coney. Tried to catch the goalie off guard like you were just mentioning, but that one goes into the corner. The Lakers will keep possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock here. O'Connor gives it to Elston. 10 seconds now on the shot clock for the Lakers. Have to go quick here. Elston gives it to Staracevic. Shot is saved by Sackett Thompson. Good save from him on the quick shot from Staracevic. And now the Bears look to push past midfield and maybe get a goal back here, as they're down 2 with 1:48 to go in the second quarter. Drew Rose with it. And now the Bears look to call timeout here, maybe to get their offense set up, draw up something to respond to the Lakers scoring here in this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to gain momentum going into a new half, out of a break, coming from fresh legs and everything, is to score late, steal the momentum, discourage the other team, and I think that's what Potsdam wants to do. Just score late here in the last minute 43. They're going to regroup right now, and hopefully they can come out of come into the second half with a new mindset, a new game plan, and make this a game again.
We'll see what happens as the Lakers lead 5-3 with a minute 43 to go here at Laker Turf on their home opener, and it's been a good defensive battle between both teams, but we've also seen some offense here, and the Bears drawing something up probably to maybe respond to the Lakers scoring. But it's been a very physical game, and the Bears, they came off hot. They were playing their way in the first quarter, and the Lakers have kind of stopped them here. And this, like we've talked about many times, the Lakers' first game at home. Got a good crowd here in front of us at Laker Turf, showing for this men's lacrosse team, who is we expect to have a good season this season. This Lakers team has a lot of good players, a lot of high scoring and good defense. So we expect a good season out of them in the SUNYAC this season, looking to improve to 2-0 in SUNYAC play. But so do the Bears. So we have 1:43 here to go, 5-3 to score in favor of the Lakers, and the Bears look to respond here after the timeouts. As they get ready to resume action, so the ref's talking to number 2, Ryan Hughes. Looks like they're trying to figure something out real quick before we resume action. The ref behind the net is kind of he's forwards the ref to come over to him to talk something over real quick before we resume play. Not too sure what they're talking about as we're up here in the press box. We cannot hear, but
stalling a bit. I guess this is probably the best thing for everyone on the field, just to get a little bit more rest.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ref, he's talking to the benches here as we get ready to go here. That's when we do, and it's going to be Ryan Hughes with it. He's going to bring it out to midfield to set up the Bears offense. Hughes being battered.
Good pick play there by Hughes.
And good defense from the Lakers. Good check from them. And they get that steal as the Bears call a timeout to score. And that is not what they wanted, as the Lakers show their defense there and stop the Bears' offense.
Smart thing for the Lakers would right here would be to just run out the clock, take it into the next half. Get a shot late, in the last 10 seconds or so. But right now, I mean, the ball is yours. Just run it out.
About 2 seconds separating shot clock and game clock for the Lakers, so they can just run this thing down if they want, or if they have a good shot, take it, obviously. And Aspinall is looking for something here. Tries to get around his defender. He's going to kick it back out to Elston. Gives it to Donjelovic. Looks to get around his defender. Spin move. Kicks it back out to Elston. To O'Connor. And O'Connor falls on that shot. And the refs are going to call in favor of the Lakers. Maybe a hit from the Bears there. So they'll stay with the Lakers as they pass it into the behind the white line. Donjelovic finds Elston. Elston looking to make a move here with 5 seconds. Shot goes way high into the net. Got 5 seconds left on the game clock. So Lakers got to go really quick here if they want to score. Elston tries to get a quick shot before the half ends, and a good save from the Potsdam Bears. Thompson gets that save, and we'll go into halftime at Laker Turf at the home opener, 5-3 in favor of the Lakers. We'll be back here for a quick halftime report here at Laker Turf on WTOP 10.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They're looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Welcome back to Laker Turf for a quick halftime report and game summary here at Laker Turf for the Lakers' home opener against the Potsdam Bears. It started with the Bears scoring 2 goals in the first quarter and Oswego scoring 1, so Potsdam gets out to the early lead, and Oswego following by an outburst of scoring 4 goals in the second quarter to respond to Potsdam's scoring in the first quarter, and Potsdam only scoring 1 in the second quarter. And who, for the Lakers and the Bears, players that have been important, starting with the Lakers, Gavin Elston has 2 goals, Corey O'Connor 1, and Nate Ham also having 1, and Jason for the Bears, who's been kind of scoring for them.
Yeah, I mean, for the Bears, everyone's really been playing well, but in general, Cree, as we mentioned before, he is their number 1 guy, and he's been really, the dynamo for the offense for Potsdam. And this game, he's been one for me that's stood out for them.
Yeah, Cree has been all over the place for the Bears so far. Cree coming into the game with 17 goals, 17 assists, and 34 points on the season, leading the Potsdam Bears in points. And now for the Lakers, that we kind of touched on, Corey O'Connor having 2 goals, Gavin Elston having 2, and Nate Ham having 1, in total of 5 goals for the Lakers so far. And kind of like we've talked about also pre-game, Oswego versus Potsdam, this matchup history, the first game was in 1980. The longest win streak was 8 games. Oswego is currently on a 7-game win streak against the Bears. Oswego is 29-15 against the Bears all time. So it's just been kind of in favor of Oswego between the Potsdam Bears and the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, the 7-game win streak, the Bears, it looked like in that first quarter that it would be a possibility for them to come out with this win and snap that losing streak. But right now, I mean, Oswego bounced back. They did a good job coming back from that 2-goal deficit, and right now it looks like Oswego is going to win that 8 in a row.
Yeah, they're looking for 8 in a row. They've played each other. A lot. Oswego has won 29 of the matchups, while they have lost 15 against the Bears, currently on a 7-game win streak. And kind of just maybe some predictions as the game goes on for this game here. I'm going to go with a score of 12-7 in favor of the Lakers. What do you think, Jason?
Well, I mean, it's been a relatively low-scoring game so far. We saw an outburst of offense in that second quarter, pretty randomly too, because that first quarter was really low-scoring, and halfway through that second quarter, it seemed like a low-scoring game. Now there's 8 goals. But I don't hate that prediction of a high-scoring affair for 12 goals for the Lakers. But I am going to say maybe 9 goals for the Lakers, and I don't think Potsdam does come back. But I think they make it a game, maybe 9-7 final for the Lakers.
Absolutely, I like that score prediction, Jason. And entertainment news, looking for news on celebrities, awards, and other gossip. Entertainment news is just a show for you. Tune in at 10:30 p.m. Tuesdays on WTOP 10 for all of the tea. This has been your halftime report. I'm Parker Voris. Alongside me, Jason Fitzpatrick. We'll be back here with third quarter of action here on Laker Turf. You're watching WTOP 10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to Laker Turf. Here, where the score is 5-3 in favor of the Lakers. I'm Parker Voris, alongside me, Jake Fitzpatrick. And for the next lacrosse game, if you like what you see here, there's way more to come. There's another lacrosse game on April 9th, Wednesday, here on Laker Turf against SUNY Oswego at 4 p.m. It was another SUNYAC matchup as we get into SUNYAC play for this lacrosse season. Oneonta, another good team in the SUNYAC. So that'll be another game to watch as we look to start here between the Potsdam Bears and the Oswego State Lakers. Their first game was in 1980, and the longest win streak was 8 games. Oswego is currently on a 7-game win streak against the Bears. Oswego is 29-15 against the Bears. But we will start third quarter of action here shortly on WTOP 10.
So yeah, I mean, like I said in the...
We're off. Sorry. Hey, apparently we're setting the break. Coaches? Okay. Just let me know when we're back. The game's about to start.
Oh, I didn't know we were making one.
As we get ready for face-off here at Oswego Turf, or Laker Turf. as the ref is going to call Laker possession. So the Lakers will start with possession here in the third quarter. And it's going to be the Lakers set up their offense here in their half. It'll be Elson with it. And Starachovic. Be O'Connell with it. Or O'Connor. O'Connor looks to get past his defender. Quick shot, just misses the post of the net, but it will stay with the Lakers. Connie will look behind the net. Connie tries to shoot it, and that shot will go to the fence, and it will be still the Lakers' ball. It will be O'Connor with it. O'Connor will be passed around to Elston. Elston gives it to Elston. Elston looks to get around his defender. Quick shot, again, missed by the Lakers. They've had 3 shots here quickly in the third quarter of action, but none have fallen so far. O'Connor looks to get a spin move jump shot. And that one's no good, but the Lakers keep it as Ham trips on the field, and it's gonna go to the Bears. As that check from the Lakers looks, we have like number 18 for the Bears. Hops off the field.
That's a really good save right there. Lakers left their man wide open in front of the net, but that's a really good save.
Good save from the Lakers. And that was Morgan Fox who kind of limped off the field there as he got checked pretty hard. So he will leave. Not sure if we'll see him come back, as the Bears have possession of the ball now. So they look to set up their first offense possession. Need some goals here to come back in this game at Laker turf. Ryan Hughes with it. Finds his man inside, Kowalski, but can't find it, and that pass was just battered around. Kowalski slow to his feet. Does get up. The Lakers look to get it past midfield, and they do. Maher with it.
This has been a good fast start for Potsdam so far to this half. Looks like they've regrouped well, but they got to put some goals on the board here.
Ham close to midfield with it. Waits for some of his teammates to get on the field. Elson now with it. Starowich with it. Looks to get around the defender. Does. Quick shot in the back of the net for Emmett Starowich. A good shot from him to get his first goal of the game and now make it 6-3 in favor of the Lakers. They take a 3-goal lead early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned him before, Emmett Starowich. He's, like I said, he's shifty. He can move. He's breaking ankles out there all day. And we saw it on the Gavin Elson goal, too. I mean, he was dancing around guys' defenders, and he just did that there, too. And that was a really good shot by Starowich.
5'11" sophomore is Starowich from Syracuse, New York. Not too far from here. And apologies, that's his second goal of the game. So now 3 Lakers. Both 3 Lakers today have 2 goals, with Elson, O'Connor, and Starowich all having 2 goals apiece. And it looks like the Bears will won the faceoff here, and now look to respond, as they are down 3 goals now here, and they got to respond here soon to this Lakers scoring. As Cree has it in the apologies. I was laughing with it. They give it behind the net to Walsh. Walsh finds his man in the middle, Combs.
Great block there.
It was a good defense of the Lakers. So they try to get it back to Walsh. Gives it behind the net to Laughing. Laughing trying to get around his defender. He's going to look to kick it back out. He does. The shot from the Bears is good. What a shot out from almost the white line. That was Braden Fahey. What a shot from him. That one was really far out.
Yeah, and the Lakers are playing, it looked like some man defense there. Number 40, Charlie Prashanis, he was the one with the original block shot that deflected into the corner. But Potsdam kept with it. They did a good job staying with the play, staying with the offense. They kept working it around. It was a really good shot there from, like you said, almost the white line from way out. And it's good to see Potsdam not get discouraged, with that early goal by the Lakers. And it was a good job by them offensively just to get back in this game. It's only a 2-goal game now.
Braden Fahey gets the goal, his 8th goal of the season for the Bears. That shot was way far out. He gets that one to go to cut it to a 2-goal deficit for the Bears. As they look to come back in this one and make the comeback here at Laker Turf. As the Bears win the faceoff. Now another chance here to score. Get it to the midfield. That's Hughes with it, who picks up the pass. And now they look at the setup, the offense here. Give it over to Gold. Gold trying to find something around here. He's going to give it to, he's going to get behind the net to Cree. Cree gives it back to Gold. Gold. Good defense from the Lakers here. Cree trying to get an array of moves here, trying to get something going. Really good defense from the Lakers. Goes behind the back with his stick. And that's Hughes with it now. And good defense from the Lakers. Good checking here. And the Lakers aren't letting the Bears set up their offense here. And Cree loses the pass. And that one's hit by one of the Lakers players. That's Rob Nelson who tapped that one. That one goes into the corner, but it'll stay with the Bears here.
Good job by Connor Espinal, that whole offensive shift there for Potsdam. And that one, oh my, that one went way out of play.
That one blocked by the Lakers, and the Bears have 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Kind of praying for a shot on net here. It's going to be, they're just going to give this one up here. Yeah, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can't do too much. And that's Tyler Gold, who just gave it up there for the Bears. As the Lakers now look to set up their offensive possession here. They find Elston with it, who gets past 2 defenders. Using his speed, Elston gets it behind the net. That one was to Garrett Elston, and he couldn't get the pass from his brother. So the Lakers turn it over here. The Bears look to respond. And good check from Jason Donjelovic. So the Lakers have an opportunity here, but the pass from Donjelovic to Ham just goes over Ham's head. And Ham's pretty tall out there, standing at 6'3", and he couldn't get that pass.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. And that goes back to one of the first few minutes of the game when I mentioned that the Lakers are just mispassing, right over their teammates' heads. And that would have been an easy breakaway for the Lakers if that had connected.
So the Bears will retain possession after the little miscommunication. And the missed opportunity for the Lakers. And that pass goes over the head of Ham. So the Bears have a chance here to respond and make it a 1-goal game. So get it behind the net to Walsh. Owen Walsh looks to make a move around his defender. He's going to give it to Laughing. Laughing finds a guy inside. He finds him inside. And that is number 5, Kobe Cree, with the goal. And good pass from Laughing, finding Kobe Cree right in front of the net to make it 6-5.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy that we talked about before the game. Kobe Cree is their guy, and another goal for him here today. And all of a sudden, now it's a 1-goal game. You don't want to let Potsdam get back into this game. You don't want to give them momentum or confidence thinking they can. And one thing I've noticed about Potsdam so far in in this half is that they're playing behind the net. They're working it from low to the middle. And I think that's what they might have talked about in that intermission to try and open up the Lakers a little bit. And I think Potsdam's doing a good job doing that so far.
So Kobe Krieg gets his second goal of the game, his 19th goal of the season, leading the team in goals for Potsdam. So 6-5 now. Potsdam only down by 1 goal. And the Lakers look to respond after Potsdam's 2 goals. Starovich kicks it back out to Elston. Elston getting checked hard. Falls down but stays with the ball. Tries to get a shot on net.
That's good physical defense there by Potsdam. We haven't seen that in a little while.
He's going to give it out to Ham. Ham finds O'Connor. O'Connor looks to get around his defender. O'Connor. The shot is no good. Good save from the Bears as they'll take this one. And they look to tie things up here as they try to get across midfield. Good defense from the Lakers, not allowing the Bears to get it over midfield easily. But the Bears will get it over midfield as Gold with it. So now the Bears look to set up their offense. Hughes with the ball. The Bears could tie things up here to make this game interesting as they were down 2 goals going into the quarter, and the Lakers responded to go up 3. So we'll see what the
Here
Bears...
it is again right here. As I was saying before, they're looking to play from behind the net and back up top.
Rose with it. Hughes trying to do something here. Gives it to Walsh. Walsh gets around, takes a shot. Good save by the Lakers. Seamus gets the save for the Lakers. And the Lakers are going to quickly get this one over midfield. Trying to maybe get a quick scoring opportunity. That shot, that was a quick shot from Jackson Cummings.
That one wasn't close, though. I mean, for the Lakers, you want to maybe play that around a little bit more. And, don't force a shot like that. Just try to keep possession with you.
And what a save there by Seamus to keep this goal, to keep this lead for the Lakers up by 1. As Elston looks to get a shot on the net, but it's stolen by the Bears. So good defense from the Bears. As that's number 13, Jackson McCandless with it.
That's great defense right there.
All the way down, a good defense like you said, Jake. And Oswego gets it right back. So they look to respond. That shot on net is no good. That shot coming from Charlie Parachutis.
Great save right there.
And we get a flag. And we have a player down on the field for the Lakers.
Looks like Starwich.
Starwich slow to get up. And Starwich is going to go over. He will stay on the field, but he got hit hard there. So the Lakers will retain possession. Starwich got hit hard there, but he'll stay in the game. All right, I believe he's he's off the field now, so hopefully he's okay. The Lakers will have the ball here. They give it behind the nets to Elston, and they'll swing it around to O'Connor. And that pass from O'Connor to Coney was almost stolen, but O'Connor finds his way with the ball. Connie back to O'Connor as he's swinging around to Elston. Get inside O'Connor. Quick shot from O'Connor. He gets knocked to the floor. Is good. Corey O'Connor with the hat trick. That's 3 goals for him now in this game as the Lakers respond to Potsdam scoring in this quarter, make it 7-5 now in favor of the Lakers.
Great patience by the Lakers there, working it all around that right side of the field. And finally, it was O'Connor who gets some open field to work with to take that shot. And now that's 9 goals in his last 2 games. And that was a perfect shot right there.
Yeah, Corey O'Connor with 3 goals now in this game. Also, Gavin Elson with 3. So both of those players have hat tricks today here at Laker Turf on their home opener. And Corey O'Connor leaving, starting where he left off in his last game against New Paltz, where he had 6 goals, has 3 now here against the Bears as the Lakers win the face-off. Look to get into the offensive zone here and set something up. Aspinall with it, gives it to Ham. Ham finds Elston. Gives it to McConnell. McConnell inside. O'Connor almost gets another shot, but that one goes off the post. And the Bears are going to pick it up. But good check from O'Connor.
Great back check there from O'Connor.
And Elson picks it up, but he gets tripped. Getting checked.
The Lakers want a penalty on that one. Looks like the
might
possession
get it.
just going to go to the Lakers instead.
It's going to go to the Bears. The Bears get possession of the ball now. So the Bears have a chance now to respond after the goal from O'Connor. As the Bears looking here, it's laughing with it, gets behind the net to Walsh. Walsh kicks it out, shot. Good defense from the Lakers. That shot coming from Fahey, and the Lakers will retain possession. They get it over midfield. Mayer gives it to Elston. Elston taking his time here to set up the offense. Starwich gives it back to Elston. Elston looks to get around. Finds O'Connor. O'Connor, shot, blocked. I don't even think Prescott saw that one coming. It goes off his back. But it will stay with the Lakers. Jones will have it. Gives it to Garrett Elston. Elston. Spin moves, trying to get around. Good defense from the Bears. Elston being guarded heavily. And that shot just off. Good defense from the Bears here. O'Connor tries to get something. He's in the corner there being guarded heavily by the Bears. Jones with it now. Ready to move from Jones. Tries to take a quick shot and it's good. Jones takes a quick turnaround shot. And that one's good from Trey Jones. 8-5 now for the Lakers.
It was a great job by Trey Jones working from down low. He actually bobbled the pass from Garrett Elston, who also needs credit for that goal. He's going to get an assist. And he did a great job working hard in that corner, fighting for that ball and making sure Potsdam doesn't come away with it, keeping the possession going, getting it to Trey Jones, who came out from the behind the net. And he found an open field, and he took that shot, and he was perfect.
So Trey Jones gets the goal for the Lakers. His first goal of the game. And make it 8-5 now for the Lakers. Trey Jones with his 9th goal of the season. And that was a nifty move from him to put the Lakers up by 3.
Well, that ball is getting smushed right now, and it looks like it's going to be Potsdam's ball.
The rest will signal Potsdam's ball as they look to respond. They need something here going into the fourth quarter as they are currently down by 3. As Hughes has it now. Hughes gets it back out to Gold. Gold.
Let's see if they try to keep working it low.
And they're going to get a flag on that one.
Yeah, that stick came up high. That looked like it was Connor Espinal.
Yeah, Espinal will be called for that one. So the Bears will get a penalty here with a man advantage. See if they can capitalize on the penalty now. With 1:07 to go in the third quarter, they desperately need a goal here to make things closer. Let's see if they can respond to the penalty. As they swinging around, Walsh.
Watch for Kobe Cree here. He's going to try and cut to the net soon.
Laughing, gives it up. Cree, this Potsdam Bears are swinging this ball around quickly, looking for something here with the advantage. So look to get inside, try to get the pass over. Was Rose.
Yeah, Cree wound up going to the net, like I said, and he was backdoor, but that just wasn't a good pass from Rose.
So Cree couldn't handle the pass. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 23 seconds on the game clock for the Bears here with the third quarter coming to a close. Cree gives it to Walsh. Walsh being battered inside by multiple Lakers defenders. And Lakers will pick it up here as they're going to run this clock out with 5 seconds left. They're going to throw this one football pass all the way down to the Potsdam Bears side with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock, and that just kind of get the ball out of their half. With the quarter running down, and the third quarter will end. The Lakers up 8-5 as the third quarter ends. And the Lakers come out in that quarter and score 3 goals to tally their total to 8, as Potsdam had 2 in that quarter. And Jason, as we go winding down into this game, what do you think the Bears have to do to come back into this game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they played a good quarter there. I thought they had the possession most of the way. I thought head coach Gil Connors did a good job talking to his team in that halftime and that intermission, and getting them regrouped and getting them back on track. But in the end, I mean, I think the Lakers just had the better bounces and the better luck and the more efficient shots, and that's what it comes down to. For this last quarter, though, they got to play hard and they got to keep playing smart. No penalties. Don't give the Lakers an opportunity to keep their offense going, but try to keep keep pushing for that extra goal.
Yeah, like you said, Gil Connors, this is his first season as the Bears head coach for this men's lacrosse team. And he comes from the North County after 6 seasons at Division I St. Bonaventure University, where he was an assistant coach, and he coached 2 first-team and 2 second-team team selections that season in the MAC, including the MAC Offensive Player of the Year. And he's a very well-rounded coach. Had some experience at D1 college, and now here for the coach of the Potsdam Bears. And the Lakers head coach, Andrew Daly. He joined the Lakers staff in the summer of 2022 after serving as the head coach, or the head men's lacrosse coach at Wells College for 8 years. And in 2 short seasons, he succeeded in raising the bar for expectations for results of the Lakers. In 2024, he led the Lakers to a 10-6 overall record. So good coaches on both sides of the field here today. And we start fourth quarter of action here. 8-5 is the score as the Lakers look to set up their offense here. Jones with it. Jones going to slow things down and find Ham at midfield. Give it to Elston. Back to Ham. As Ham looks down to make a move. Ham. Good checking from the Bears. Ham not too sure what to do with it. He's going to give it up to Elston. So
Good patience here by the Lakers.
The pass over.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
And oh, what a hit from the Bears. But Jones is going to end up with it. He's going to take a shot on net. That one's going to go off. And Elston is going to let that one go out. But it'll stay with the Lakers.
Only 10 on the shot clock here.
Lakers with 8 seconds now. Elston finds Ham. Oh, Ham can't get the pass, and that one's going to go to the Bears. It cost a mistake by the Lakers. As the Bears push it down the field quickly, looking for a quick goal. They give it to Cree. Kowalski takes it back out. The Bears are going to reset here. Set up their offense. Cree with it. He'll find Rose. Rose gets it to behind the nets. That is Hughes with it. Hughes. Gold. Now is Walsh with it. Walsh pump fakes. Gets it behind the net to Hughes. Hughes. Gold tries to get a shot on that. That one goes behind the net. But the Bears will retain possession. And it'll be Hughes with it. We have some substitutions on the field for both sides. And the Bears desperately need a goal here. Down 3 with 12:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And Hughes will give it up to Rose. And it will be Drew Rose now, who looks to start the offense for the Bears. As the refs are just kind of waiting. As one of the far side refs near the stands picks up a flag. There will be actually a penalty for the Lakers, a 1-minute penalty. Number 5, Jason Donjelovic gets the penalty. So the Bears have the man advantage here. They need to capitalize on it to cut the lead to 2. Cree swings it. The Bears are swinging around here. Kowalski gives it behind the net. Just passing it around, looking for something. Bears need a goal here to make this game interesting. Walsh finds a man inside. Oh, good defense from the Lakers. Kowalski had that one, but the Lakers take it right back. That was good defense there.
Yeah, that's kind of a blown opportunity from Potsdam. That's where you need a goal. They couldn't get it.
And only 10 seconds now left on the power play. So the Lakers will return to full strength here. And that's what they're waiting for. As Aspinall just kind of waits for the Lakers to get back to full strength. And he'll find his man, Elston. He looks to set up offense now for the Lakers. Jones almost couldn't corral the pass, but he does. He's going to give it back to Elston. McConnell, excuse me. Gives it to Ham. Ham makes a quick move. Tries to get to Elston. He pump fakes it. Spin move. But wise to give it back out to Elston. Elston, quick shot. A good save from the Bears. Saka Thompson gets that one. Now the Bears look to get something here on offense. They really need something with 10:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Hughes gets it behind the nets to Cree, to Kowalski. Laughing with it. The Bears slowing things down here. They find Cree behind the net. That pass, almost lost it. Cree gets a screen from Laughing. Cree Finds his man outside. Shot. Bounce shot is no good. That was Kai Combs with that shot, but the Bears will retain possession with 10:05 in the fourth quarter. Laughing. Tries to get around it for that pass. Almost goes over the head of Ryan Hughes. But Hughes will have it. Gives it back to Laughing. Laughing. Finds Fahey. Fahey spin moves. Looks for the shot. That one goes way over. Good defense from the Lakers there. It was number 16, Colton Maher, with the block. But Hughes looks to respond. And that shot just misses the net. Goes past the post into the corner. Bears have 32 seconds on the shot clock here. Try and get something going.
And they're rushing it too. They're just trying to get right back into the play and wasting no time.
Bears. And that pass from Hughes goes past Laughing. And that will go to the Lakers. And a costly mistake by the Bears where they desperately need something going. Now the Lakers will take possession. Postal gets it over the midfield to Cummings. The Lakers look to set up their offense now. Elston with it.
Lakers are in no hurry here. They just want to kill off this clock.
A lot of clock to kill. Do the Lakers up by 3 goals. McConnell spin moves. Gets it behind that to Jones, who swings it to Elston. Elston to O'Connor. O'Connor looks to get around. Finds Elston. Elston looks for the quick shot.
Good save.
Good save from Saka Thompson. And the Bears look to, they do get over at midfield.
I think this is the type of play the Bears like. A flag is thrown here on the near side. I think this is the type of game the Bears like to play, though, the back and forth type of lacrosse.
Absolutely, and the Bears need something here. They averaged 14.5 goals this season.
And that says a lot for the Lakers defense here today.
Yeah, and kind of talking about face-offs, Logan Prescott for the Lakers has won 13 face-offs today and it's kind of taken control of the face-offs in the middle. Starting the Lakers goals, but speaking of goals, number 27, Sebastian Laughing gets another goal for the Bears. Apologies, that was Owen Walsh with the goal. And now it's 8-6 in favor of the Lakers still, but the Potsdam Bears finally respond and get a goal on the board in the fourth quarter.
It was a good job by Walsh. He comes to the middle, kind of fakes out everybody, and he goes to the far side while bouncing. He's going to try and shoot it right at the ground, and it works out perfectly. It's a nice little deflection play, and it's a really, really nice shot. And now it's a 2-goal game again.
So Owen Walsh gets his first goal of the game. A good shot from him. And now 8-6 is the score. Still in favor of the Lakers. The Bears have some work to do with 7:42 to go in this quarter. And Owen Walsh, the senior, who is 6 feet from Boston Spa, New York, gets his 17th goal of the season. And this ball is being attacked by many different players, but the Lakers end up with it. A lot of physicality going on there, but the Lakers end up with possession of it.
You can see the intensity rising a little bit for the Lakers. I think just a minute ago they thought they might have had this in the bag, but now you can see they think maybe Potsdam can get back in this game, and they got to step up.
Lakers will slow things down here. Elston makes a move around his defender. Has a wide open net, but elects to pass it to O'Connor. And the Bears will take it.
I was surprised to see the Bears just leave that space wide open for Elston.
And I'm surprised Elston didn't take the shot there and elected passing it to his teammate O'Connor. But it will stay. It will go to the Bears. And good defense from the Lakers.
A lot of checking. The Lakers are going to scoop it up. Nelson looked like he had it. I think it will stay with the Bears. It will.
Some substitutions.
Some substitutions on the field now. Gold will give it up to Rose. The Bears down by 2 with 6:19 to go in this fourth quarter. Needed something here quick. They find the man inside. Good save by the Lakers, and the ball batted around.
Save.
Another save. Good defense from the Lakers. And wow, what a stand by Seamus.
Seamus' hand might have just kept them in the game.
And the Lakers look to quickly respond. The pass inside to O'Connor. But he can't get the pass from Donjelovic. So the Bears now have another chance to score as Thompson gets it out. And that sequence of events that just happened, really good defense from the Lakers to not let that one in, to keep it a 2-goal game. So the Bears set up their offense now as they swing it around. They give it back to Cree. Cree back to Gold. Gold calls for something, directing traffic. Looks to get around his defender. Gives it up. The shot is off the mark from Rose. That shot just a little too high, but it will stay with the Bears. Hughes. Quick shot from Combs. Again, the Bears take possession with 29 seconds on the shot clock. They need a goal here with 5 minutes to go. Down by 2. Hughes. Good defense from the Lakers. Combs with it now at the top. Tries to make something happen here. Gonna take it back out and find Cree. Cree. Back to Cree. A little bounce shot is blocked. Good defense from the Lakers, but they can't pick it up. Combs shot. It's no good. And that mistake for the Lakers almost cost them a goal, but it will go to the Lakers now. So Lakers here with 4:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Trying to play cautious here.
Yeah, you'll see them taking their time to take shots.
As they're going to give it to Elston in the middle of the field. He'll give it to McConnell. Elston will slow things down. Gives it back to the McConnell. And that pass is stolen by the Bears. Miscommunication from the Lakers.
That's a really good move there.
And good defense from the Bears. That is Tommy Stornen who gets the steal.
Pass.
But then the pass goes past Ryan Hughes. So now the Lakers will take it. And the Bears get good defense, but they can't turn defense into offense. And now with time winding down, Bears might be hitting the panic button. They're going to have to stop the Lakers here on offense. They're going to have to score quickly. I think got 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers just kind of slowing things down here. Elson just holding it out near midfield. Starowich with it. She's just walking slowly. We haven't seen him in a
Potsdam's
while.
got to be aggressive here.
They do indeed. Good move from Starowich. Gives it to Elston. McConnell shot is good, and that might be the dagger. What a shot from Ethan McConnell to make it 9-6, a 3-goal lead with 2:52 to go. And that one just throws a knife in the heart of the Potsdam Bears. And that might be it.
Yeah, that was great passing by the Lakers. It looked like they were taking their time and just killing the clock off, but as soon as they got pressured, they started moving the ball around, and eventually it got to Ethan McConnell, put on a couple moves on the defender, and got that shot off on the far side. It was a perfect shot, and now it's a 3-goal game.
Ethan McConnell with that goal. His third goal of the season for Ethan McConnell, the freshman from Watertown, New York, as the Lakers win the faceoff here. They look to score quickly and kind of add to the lead, but good save from Thompson from the quick shot from the Lakers. But the ref's going to throw a flag, and that one's going to go in favor of the Lakers as the bench is fired up about that. And fired up here at home, looking to close out this game with a win on their home opener here at Laker Turf against the Bears. And the ref's gonna tell the Lakers to hold on. It's Hayden Coney with it. And they will start here again. Fresh shot clock for the Lakers with 2:38 to go as the game winds down.
Expect them to use all 73 seconds here.
They give it to Jones, back to Coney. Lakers are going to swing this ball around here. And if you're the Bears, you got to be a little bit more aggressive here to kind of take this ball away from the Lakers any way possible if you want any chance to come back. Elston gives it to Jones. Jones will kick it back out to Elston. Just kind of playing keep away from the Bears. We are down to 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter at Laker Turf. Elston just swinging around here, keeping away from the Bears. With 25 seconds left on the shot clock. O'Connor looks to make a move, maybe. He's going to swing it back at Elston. Elston, quick shot over the nets. They'll stay with the Lakers. Jones will have it with 17 on the shot clock. Elston with 10 on the shot clock now. Elston looks to get inside now. Trying to look for somebody in front of the net.
I think they'll be okay with just letting the clock run out.
Yeah, he'll elect to just let the shot clock run out. He gets tripped over by one of the Potsdam players.
The Lakers bench is upset about that.
Thought there should have been a call there, but the Bears got very little time here to score. They got to go quickly. With a minute 12 on the shot clock, they give it to Thompson. Good defense from the Lakers. That pass is picked up by the Bears. Looked like he was going to lose it for a sec.
And a whistle.
The rest will call time here. Maybe the Bears will call timeout here with under a minute to go at Laker Turf. Down by 3. Things are looking grim for the Bears, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, call that timeout, maybe try to draw up something, but 3-goal lead, it doesn't look like much will come out of it.
And kind of a game summary. The Lakers were down by 1 after the first quarter. They came back and scored 4 to lead 5-3 going into half. They led this third quarter in goals with 3. The Bears had 2. And in this one, they haven't let the Bears come back. The Bears scored first, but the Lakers responded to now be up 3 goals and 9-6. And your prediction's looking pretty good. You said 9 goals at the end of the first half, so it might be 9 goals for the Lakers. What did you say for the Bears again?
I said 7, so we're supposed to be a neutral broadcast here, but I might be rooting for just one more goal for Potsdam. But it has been a good game for the Lakers, and as we said in the pregame show, that this is their second game in their conference, as same for Potsdam as well. Unless a miracle happens, it looks like Oswego will jump to 2-0 undefeated in their conference.
We'll see what happens. I mean, the Bears need a miracle if they want to come back in this game, as they talk things over the timeout and look to score quickly here as they run behind the nets. That is 23. Walsh with it. Walsh just looking for something here. Gets the ball stolen. Good defense from the Lakers as he's being hounded by Postal. And Laughing with it at the top. Looks for a quick shot, and he gets it to go. Good shot from Laughing. Sebastian Laughing gets his second goal of the game and makes things a little interesting now, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, you need a couple face-off wins. You need some quick goals, but we talked about, or at least you talked about it before, that Oswego's been so good on the face-offs today, and they're bringing in their big boys to take that face-off right now. Logan Prescott, who's been, I'm pretty sure, undefeated in the draw today, in the circle today. So right now for Potsdam, you need a miracle, but anything could happen.
Yeah, Logan Prescott has won most of the face-offs today, so the Bears are going to need to win this one.
You lose that one.
They do lose it. The Lakers will have it. It's number 4, Aspinall with it. Connor Aspinall, he's going to put his hands to calm things down and kind of hold on with 15 seconds to go and just say, kind of relax. He gets a good pass over.
Flag thrown on the near side here.
To O'Connor. Yeah, flag was thrown, but they will still play on, and Aspinall will have it as he holds on to it and throws it up in the air for the Lakers' first home win this season, and they improve to 6-3 on the season, while the Bears fall to 5-4, 1-1 in conference play, and the Lakers go to 2-0, and they get their first win here on Laker turf in front of their home fans.
It was a great game for the Lakers. I thought they showed a lot of resiliency throughout the game. They didn't let anything slow them down. They fall behind 2-0 in the first quarter. A quarter that looked like the Potsdam really dominated. I thought they played a really good first quarter, Potsdam that is. But the Lakers just held on that first quarter, and then they found a way to bounce back in the second quarter, take the momentum away, learn from their mistakes in that first quarter, and they didn't look back.
Yeah, and your score prediction ended up being true. 9-7 the final score here at Laker turf. And like you said, it was really that second quarter where Oswego took control of the game, scoring 4 goals in that quarter. And just kind of some leading scorers. Corey O'Connor with 3 for the Lakers. Gavin Estlin with 2. And for the Potsdam Bears, we had 3 goals. We had 3 goal scorers with 2 apiece. Kobe Cree with 2, Owen Walsh with 2, and Sebastian Laughing with 2, getting that final goal in that kind of just prayer moment for the Bears, but they will end up losing here at Laker turf. And like I said, Lakers improve 6-3. The Bears will fall to 5-4. But this will do it for us here at Laker turf as we wrap things up here. That will do it for us today at Laker Turf Stadium. The Lakers take the win, and they've shown their capabilities by pulling off a win against the Potsdam Bears with a final score of 9-7. The next Oswego men's lacrosse game will be Wednesday, April 9th at 4 p.m. against the Oneonta Red Dragons at Laker Turf Stadium. This has been Parker Voris. Alongside me, Jake Fitzpatrick. We wish you a wonderful weekend and a good night.